stuff there. Now Denver's starting 5. On the perimeter, Martin and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1. And for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Man, what a matchup we have tonight, Clark. Both of these teams, powerhouses in the league.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than this when you're talking about two of the top teams in the league squaring off. That's prime time must-see TV.
Here's Booker after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. And there's the drive, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Oh, even in a bad situation, Booker has finesse. Works around the foul with grace instead of power.
So it's Denver now. Murray passes to Jokic. Back to Murray. Outside for Porter. Pass to Jokic. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Right side Booker. Fires from deep. On target from range. Booker's got 6.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there. Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Murray, no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. Bridges passes to Crowder. The kick out to Paul. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Up and in on the layup. And Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
And the dunk by Jokic.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
Pass to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
I guess you don't need 2 hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up.
Now here's Murray. And here's Porter. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix on D. 4-point game. Gordon outside. Shot clock at 6. And they double up Jokic. Yep, that one's good. Give him 8.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly feeling it.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Outside Murray. This one for 3. And it's Jokic missing. The Suns have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
For Denver, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Here's Porter. To the paint. Jokic against Ayton. And there's Jokic on the assist by Murray.
Jamal Murray.
Jokic has got 10.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Booker. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And you see that in building their lead. They've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
Yeah, you're right. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
That's his second personal foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Shooting.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Another positive has been their play in the paint offensively.
Well, you look at Barton's game, and you appreciate how all-around it is. He can stretch the floor. He rebounds both ends of the floor, makes plays for others. He's an X-factor kind of guy for this team.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Mikal Bridges.
That's good from Bridges.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both. Here's Murray. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Ayton against Jokic. Pass to Gordon. Back to Jokic. 4 on the clock. Outside for Porter. The Nuggets need to get one up. Jokic passes to Barton. The Nuggets with another miss. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Back to Booker. Inside. And Ayton gets it to go.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
It could go. And no good. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul.
With anything, whether it's business.
And CP3, never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-ups needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the center position, locking down the middle.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
The Nuggets trail. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
Now here's Crowder. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Now here's Paul. And Booker gets double teamed. Crowder finds Paul. Here's Bridges. It's deflected.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
Gordon against Crowder. That's tipped. Stolen by Bridges. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his first foul. The Nuggets making a switch here. Bulls checked in. Paul passes to Crowder. Well, Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
You know what I mean. Actually, 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Following the score by Denver. And it's Bridges with the jam.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Murray. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And stolen by Murray. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
McGee, he's checked in for 8. Now here's Murray. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Barton attacking. And Booker pulls it down.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Three-pointer, Bridges. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Denver the other way.
But, you know, if you ask me, Aaron Gordon is clearly one of the best dunk contest competitors to never win the crown. I mean, he put up unreal performances in 16, 17, and then again in 2020.
Now here's Murray. Barton outside. Pass to Gordon. 5 on the clock. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Gordon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, when Gordon is hitting this all the time, the defense will have to play up on it. Consistency is the key.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Crowder. Johnson comes in for Bridges. Shamet, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Pass to Dozier. Nice move. And he lays it in. It's a tie ball game. When we look back at Aaron Gordon in those contests, he narrowly lost in 2016 and 2020.
And, you know, Brian, that 2016 duel between Gordon and Zach LaVine was epic. One of the best I'd ever seen. In 2020, Derrick Jones Jr. just beat out Aaron. It wasn't that Aaron lost. Derrick Jones Jr. just won it. Both guys got 50s in the last round.
Here's Rivers. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Outside, Green. Here's Dozier. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
3-point field goal.
5 points in the game.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Payne. Here he goes. Soft touch off the glass. And the Suns lead by 1. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Pass to Najee from downtown. Here's Green. The kick out to Morris. Let's go with a 3. Pure from 3-point range. Morris has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Left side Payne. Here's Shamet. Well, quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Morris against Payne. Morris outside. Pass to Najee. Shoots over McGee. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. And
it's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Devin Booker putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points and 1 assist. And that's...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
We've got Campaign, also Landry Shamet out there, JaVale McGee out there with Johnson, and it's Smith in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Shamet. Goes back up. A second to shoot. 2 seconds left. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for McGee. Bridges comes in for Johnson. Booker, he's checked in for Shamet. And it's Chris Paul in for Payne. Pass to Murray. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game.
You know, watching Murray develop over the last 5 years and change, I tell you what he's doing really well and a much better job of is letting the game come to him, not forcing, just being ready to step into whatever is needed.
And a steal like that with the conversion can really start moving things in your direction.
Outside Paul. To the inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns. Now here's Murray. Pass to Barton. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Paul with some nice D. And Clark, listening to Murray talk about his upbringing, he said, I grew up very disciplined.
Yeah, it's obvious in how he plays, B.A. He studied Kung Fu as a kid, so you know that helps with your calmness. Learned to meditate early, so he's got a real presence and centeredness about him. His dad would make him do push-ups in the snow to increase his pain tolerance and that mental toughness.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Left side, Booker. On the wing, Crowder. Pass to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, deflected. Gordon with a steal. And that's an intentional foul. A different look for Denver. Jokic comes in for Gordon, and Dozier is subbed in for Michael Porter.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets, Nikola Jokic.
Booker against Murray. And here's Jokic from deep. Barton. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got 5 rebounds tonight. Booker against Murray. He can't hit that time. Now Denver takes it the other way. Barton finds Murray. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, you know, right there in that instance, you can see where Murray was able to take advantage of his size in that situation.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
Najee, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Rivers comes in for Barton. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to. He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Now here's Paul. And here's Booker. Oh, they need this. And Paul lays it in. Paul's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Tell you what, it's really remarkable to see it. Just about 6 feet tall, and that might be generous. Chris Paul is a dominant player in the painted area, and he does it with skill and craftiness.
Murray from outside. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And Aiden gets it to go.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Bull looking for his first basket, still in this one. 1:15 left in the third quarter. Right side, Paul. Bridges passes to Paul. That shot missing. Now Denver takes it the other way, and Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far, and it's a completely new group for the Suns. And the switch here also for Denver. Morris is checked in. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter here. Najee, good. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Outside Payne. Pass to McGee. In close. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Suns lead by 1.
It really balances out the backcourt when McGee is able to provide points inside. I mean, that's big.
Here's Dozier. 20 seconds left in the third. Nice open look, but it's no good.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Back to Payne. The three. And it's Denver with a rebound. Here's Najee. There it goes!
Hits it.
Big shot at the buzzer. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Nuggets on top, leading by a point. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Denver, looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Knocked away. Bridges with it. Now Porter defending. Paul passes to Ayton. Barton with a steal. Outside Porter. Gets the three ball to go.
Porter Jr.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Denver.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Something else they've excelled at is their interior D. Their rim protection has been outstanding. They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Murray from outside. Back to Porter. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Suns. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. And stolen by Jokic. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. Here's Paul. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Pass to Booker. They get the rebound. Crowder with it. There's the three. Porter pulls it in. Murray finds Barton. Pulls up. Bridges against Murray. Outside Porter. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Jokic against Ayton. 6 to shoot. Barton attacking.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Here's Bridges. Crowder. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And this game is tied up now.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Booker against Murray. Outside for Porter. No good on the shot. And Phoenix will come the other way. Down low. Here's Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Outside Booker. Bridges with it. He's guarded by Porter. Booker on the take. And Booker with the jam.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker's capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Murray passes to Jokic. Now here's Porter. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Jokic. Over Ayton. Jokic, no good. The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Ball finds Crowder. The kick out to Paul. There's a minute 26 left in the fourth quarter here. The Suns need to get off a shot. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback.
great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Murray against Booker. Gordon, right side. They need this. Pass to Jokic. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. So it's Phoenix now. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Paul. 4 on the clock. Here's Booker. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Now it's a 6-point Suns lead.
Oh, a high-volume score with just too many moves to count. Booker is so dependable under pressure.
Pass to Barton. Outside Porter. Back to Barton. He shoots. Crowder grabs the miss. Paul with it. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. This one was in the balance right until the final.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night. DA.
Thank you, Kevin.
You too. And you're a great competitor. DA, it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly, Bridges one to watch. DA, thanks. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Suns, up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Hardaway, no good. Booker outside, down low. Here's Ayton. Good. Nice assist from Booker.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Doncic against Paul. Lets it go with a 3. Booker pulls it in. The Suns on offense. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Paul. Finney-Smith. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetch to say he can stretch a defense.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And on a tear shooting the ball in these recent seasons, Tim Hardaway Jr. has really locked in from long range.
Well, you think about it, for so long, this guy was more of a volume scorer. He's been feasting now on the open looks, and that has really helped his percentages.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. On the wing, Booker over Hardaway. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Crowder. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Another shot. Back to Booker. 5 on the clock. Driving to the basket. Doesn't go that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Now here's Paul. And Booker kicks to Paul. To the inside. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Paul. Ayton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Porzingis finds Powell.
2 minutes remaining in the
Doncic
quarter.
outside.
2 minutes.
Powell, the pass to Hardaway. The putback, and it's put back in by Powell.
You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
1:37 left in the first quarter of the game. Powell against Ayton. Here's Paul. He doesn't hit that one. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Finney-Smith passes to Porzingis, and the foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Paul kicks to Booker. Bridges outside. Crowder dishes to Booker. Passes it to Bridges. Booker against Paul. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. For Dallas, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Pass to Powell. Here's Finney-Smith. Fires for 3. With the second effort on the wing, Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. To the middle. Here's Powell. And the rejection by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
Clock is at 3. And stolen by Booker. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Paul with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. Paul with the bucket.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Doncic with it. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Hardaway. Again missing.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Suns lead by 3. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Outside Hardaway. Off target from three-point range. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. Leading by 5. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Out to Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. There's the pass to Doncic. And they get it back. Back to Hardaway. Over Paul. And stolen by Ayton. And here's the break. Here's Crowder. And the layup's good off the glass. Crowder's got the lead up to 7 now for Phoenix.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And the Suns call time here.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But, boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Now here's Booker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Bridges passes to Paul. McGee dishes to Booker. The Suns need to get a shot off. Passes it to McGee. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Now here's Brown. Back to Brunson. It's Brown on the wing. McGee with the block. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Booker outside. To the paint. And McGee kicks to Booker. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Brunson. And it's Bullock in the corner. Pass to Kleba. The kick out to Brown. Back to Kleba. Dallas moving it around. Stolen by McGee. Crowder with it. Picked up by Brown. Booker, right side. Yep, that one goes.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. ball movement has been flawless.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Sharge checked in for Jay Crowder. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. Landry Shamit's checked in for Booker. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul. Johnson finds McGee. Johnson, the pass to McGee. Now, here's Shamet. Just 4 to shoot. Payne. And it's good off the back rim and in. Payne's got his first points of the game.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, look up at the scoreboard. That's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Suns.
Payne in the post. He's guarded by Bullock. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. There's 49 seconds left here in the second. Back to Shamet. Going inside. And here's Brown. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Brunson, no good.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And that one's good, Shamet.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Brunson. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's got his second basket of the game.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce.
Now Payne. And taken away by Brown. And so it's Phoenix up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6 in the second quarter. And that...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Jay Crowder has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the floor for Dallas, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the center. Doncic dishes the Powell. Out to Doncic. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Powell with it. Doncic outside. Bridges with the steal. That one goes. Count it. Bridges has got 6 points.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Doncic feeling it out. Offensive rebound.
Well, you've got size and length, so Kristaps Porzingis, the extra possession.
Suns leading by 18. Ball outside. Feeds it to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Ball against Hardaway.
Well, if you allow Hardaway to get near the rim, this is what's going to happen. This guy is a fantastic finisher.
Paul dishes to Booker. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Paul passes to Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Finney-Smith. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Now here's Hardaway. D right on him. It's good.
Well, you want to be able, as a scorer, to put it on the deck to create your shot. Go ahead, Mr. Hardaway. We see you getting off the bounce.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the 3rd now. Johnson in the corner. 6 to shoot. Charge trying to break free. And McGee kicks to Payne. Driving in. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Porzingis with the ball, now guarded by Payne. Some nice passing here by Dallas. The 3 for Doncic. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got 6.
Man, that is ridiculous range from Luka Doncic. Yes, step across half-court line, I'm in my range.
Payne passes to Shamet. Kicks it to McGee. Back to Shamet. Charge in the corner. Porzingis with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Lobbed up there for Powell. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Inside. Back to Payne. Shoots over Doncic. Misses the shot. And so it's the Phoenix Suns riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be right back after this. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Doncic. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Doncic against Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Porzingis is doubled. Doncic passes to Porzingis. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Out to the right wing. Dishes it to Paul. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Outside Hardaway. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Doncic finds Porzingis. Back to Doncic. And here is Hardaway. The pass to Powell. Crowder with the steal.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense. They are just killing them on the interior.
Paul dishes to Booker. Back to Paul. The kick out to Crowder. Here's Booker. Bridges left side. Shot clock at 5. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Hardaway from outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Bridges outside. The 3. The shot misses. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. To the middle. Here's Powell. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ball right side. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. He kicks to Crowder. Ball looking over the floor. Back to Crowder. And Hardaway comes to help. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Phoenix with the ball. 4 on the clock. On the wing, Booker. Over Porzingis, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Mavericks trail by 15.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Passes it to Finney-Smith from outside the arc. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in this game. Paul kicks to Ayton. Booker outside. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, make the right play at the rim. Devin Booker sees an opportunity and doesn't hesitate.
Doncic against Booker. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Out to Hardaway. Makes it off the glass.
Well, in today's NBA, you've got to be able to play in pick and roll, and Hardaway doing work right there.
Pass to Crowder. Now, here's Bridges. Back to Crowder. Bridges passes to Crowder. Hardaway against Booker. Back to Paul. Shoots it up. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And the Suns lead by 17.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Phoenix.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for DeAndre Ayton.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
The 3 for Doncic. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Booker looking around. Launches a 3. The Mavericks pull it in. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Doncic from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, Luka Doncic is not shy. He trusts his range shooting, and you can see why.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
Suns ball. At the line for your Suns.
And so he hits the technical free throw. so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to...
Presentation of the NBA.
Another bright and sunny day. We're just...
Hey, Brian.
And that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, small forward. And for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
He's a power player. That's Crowder's game once he gets inside.
Pass to Mitchell. Driving inside. And the layup falls.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Paul. Here's Ayton. Out to the wing. Paul with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yep, count it.
The unpredictability of Chris Paul's game is something he uses to his advantage. He creates a lot of space for himself to shoot.
Pass to O'Neal. Now Conley. Back to O'Neal. The kick out to Conley. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
One of Conley's calling cards, getting into the paint and converting, even though he's often the smallest guy on the floor.
Now here's Booker. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Paul passes to Ayton. And it's in there.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Now here's Bogdanovich. Covered by Crowder. The kick out to Conley. Back to O'Neal. The 17-footer. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Suns have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. Here's Booker. Here's Ayton. Here's the second effort. And he sinks the layup.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Gobert with it. And Gobert with the stuff.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam.
Ball against Conley.
2 minutes.
Outside Paul.
2 minutes.
Ayton in the high post. Shot is up. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. It's tipped. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
.136 left in the first. Ayton against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
With that powerful upper body, Donovan Mitchell can take contact, and it doesn't alter his shot.
Booker against Mitchell. Bridges, left side. Back to Booker. Driving in. And Booker with the jam.
Love the intensity on Booker's drive. Cutting in like there's nothing the defense can do to stop him.
Mitchell finds Gobert. Now Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Suns have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Paul passes to Ayton. Crowder outside. Conley comes with a double team. Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. And Utah has possession. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to O'Neal. Ball against Conley. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Gobert. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Here's Ayton. Crowder. It's good on the putback.
Failing to block out Jay Crowder, that's careless. He's active, wanting the ball more than you. Well deserved.
Here's Conley. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. So at the end of 1 quarter of play. Good action already in this one. But a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. On the arc. And Ayton pulls it down.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Conley passes to Gobert. The jump hook. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, in baseball, BA was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
And the Jazz with possession here. Coming off a Suns make. 4 on the clock. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the... And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. McGee, he's checked in for the Suns. Smith comes in for Crowder. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Back to Gobert. Hangs. And the layup is up and in. You had the chance to play under some terrific coaches, Smitty. How influential is good coaching on a team's success?
They really go hand in hand, B.A. The coach sets the tone for the whole team. And strong leadership leads to strong play out on the floor and likely a lot of wins.
Here's McGee. Following the bucket by the Jazz. Here's Booker. Another shot. Pass to Paul. Bridges with it. Left side Booker. And McGee with the stuff. And the Suns lead by 7. The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. The 3 from Mitchell. There's the triple. Drills it from deep. Mitchell's got 7.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
2 minutes.
Outside Booker. He takes it in. It's blocked by Gobert. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. Some changes for Phoenix. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. Shamet comes in for Devin Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. Now here's Payne. Just 5 to shoot. No good, off the front rim. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Left side, Bogdanovic. Fires from the corner. Stolen by Payne. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Johnson. Utah with the rebound.
Suns foul.
A line change here for Utah.
First personal foul. First team foul. Coming on.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Here's Oni. Gay, the pass to Whiteside. Ooh, McGee with the block. Johnson against Ingles. McGee.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Now Clarkson. Pass to Oni. Now here's Clarkson. Defense right on him. Count the basket.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And here's Smith. Back to Payne. Five to shoot. Takes it inside. And Whiteside with a block.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Here's Shamet. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Suns lead by 6.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick or the lay-in.
Here's Clarkson. Ingles from outside. Clarkson passes to Gay. Whiteside has the open look. Smith with the rebound.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, back. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They led by 2 after the first. And that should do it with the second half.
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And that's the group from Monty Williams as we begin the second half. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Jazz substitution.
Pass to Payne. That one no good. Good D by Bogdanovich. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Here's Mitchell. Ball against Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Bogdanovich. On the break. Here's Crowder. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Crowder's got 6.
He's so strong. Jay Crowder overcoming physical defense with great power and body control.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Money on the 19-footer. Give him 8.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Booker against Mitchell. Booker, good. And the Suns lead by 6.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Conley up top. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to O'Neal. Tipped. Here's Bogdanovich. Covered by Crowder. Now here's Mitchell. Excellent D there from Booker.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Here's Gobert. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Bridges.
Okay.
Oh my! Throw it down!
Yes, he did.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Now here's Conley. Give him 8 points now. A nice shot by Mitchell.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Outside for Booker. Just 5 to shoot. And Booker with the jam.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
Paul against Conley.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Mitchell.
2 minutes.
Back to Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
McGee against Whiteside. Inside. Here's Johnson. And he banks in the layup. And the Suns lead by 6.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Down low. Here's Ingles. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
Payne with the bucket.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Clarkson against Smith. And here's Clarkson. The kick out to Ingles. The 3. Clarkson outside. 4-3. They get it again. Here's Whiteside. And the layup is good.
The activity of Whiteside, if he plays with consistent energy, the sky's the limit.
Payne, the pass to Smith. Here's Shamet. Outside Payne. McGee with it. Lets it go from 14. The rebound by Whiteside. Smith passes to McGee. Now Payne. Back to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Suns ahead, leading by 6. All right. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the 4th. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Utah trailing here. The 3 from Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Booker, the pass to Paul. To the middle. That's good from Ayton on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 5 assists in the game. Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Mitchell. No good on the triple. Well, the Suns shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. To the inside, here's Bogdanovich. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Gobert. A few possessions into the 4th, just over a minute played. Off with the layup, and it's Phoenix's ball. They lead by 8, biggest lead of the game. Good chance here for Crowder. The wide open shot is on the money.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Here's O'Neal. The 3 from Mitchell. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Outside Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Clock at 4. Stolen by Conley. Stolen by Bridges. To the paint. Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. And Aiden, throw it down.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Here's Gobert. Conley passes to Mitchell. Fires the 3. The Jazz with another miss.
So far, rebounding has been a big factor tonight.
Booker against Mitchell. Outside Paul. Fires high post. And another basket for Phoenix.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
The 3 from Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Three-point field goal.
Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Back to Paul. Stolen by Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Up the floor. And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Whiteside's checked in. Offensive rebound. Crowder finds Aiden. The kick out to Paul. Kept alive. From behind the arc. No luck on that one. Utah's got just 1 of 6 threes to go in the 4th. The 3 from Mitchell knocks down the triple. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
Tried to shut off Mitchell's drive. This is what he can do to you. Stop and pop.
Outside Paul. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Conley against Paul. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get off a shot. The 3 from Ayton sends it home from 3-point land. And the Suns lead by 9. 3-pointer. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Game on the line. You trust Mike Conley to deliver.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Now here's Booker. So the Suns win it. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Nuggets are not holding anything back in the wardrobe department as they made their Hey, Kevin. And I love that resilience it shows with their success on the floor. Thanks for that story. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center. And for Denver, Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. And it's Porter in at the 3. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
Now, here's Bridges. Following the miss by Aaron Gordon. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Murray against Paul. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Kind of amazing because Jokic has that passing ability and what it's done in terms of how the coaches run their offense around what he can do.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Now here's Booker. Shoots over Barton. No good from Booker.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's Gordon. And the rejection by Ayton.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Shakes him. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And appreciation for Jamal Murray and his athleticism getting all the way up there.
Paul passes to Booker. Here's Bridges. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
And Brent, with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players, and he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Murray, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. Trying to get open is Crowder. And it's Paul missing.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And Jokic throws it down.
I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. They trail by 1. Here's Crowder. Bridges outside. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Porter passes to Jokic. Out to the wing. The kick out to Barton. Clock at 4. Here's Porter. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And it's Phoenix's ball. The drive by Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Booker sometimes can come up with those. He can be an impressive dunker.
Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. At the elbow, it's Gordon. Back to Barton. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Booker. Now here's Porter. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. Here's Barton. Denver passing it around. Jokic passes to Gordon. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Crowder kicks to Paul. Got it from 16 feet.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the first. Murray, no good. The Suns trailing. Booker dishes to Crowder. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. And stolen by Ayton. Looking for Crowder. He gets it there. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. And a wide open look for Porter. Hands it from downtown.
I feel like there's nowhere on the floor where you can really get away from Michael Porter Jr. 3 ball goes that time.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 4. And we've got... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Denver.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in its small forward.
And at 7'2", Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
The Nuggets leading by 4. Here's Gordon. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Crowder finds Booker. Here's Paul. Martin defending. Paul passes to Ayton. Murray outside. At the elbow, it's Gordon. And there's the pass to Bull. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. Timeout called the Suns. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
6 on the shot clock. Up again, and Crowder stays with it.
And this is what's expected from Jay Crowder, just the hard work ethic to get in there and play physical.
Here's Murray. He has 6. Kicks it to Bull. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Paul.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Paul looking over the floor. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Porter. 3-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
Not second guessing as Porter makes the right decision to score that time.
And there's a swagger to Murray's play, especially in big moments.
But you think about his performance in the bubble when he was in Orlando, just propelling Denver through those series with otherworldly plays and just making shot after shot in the biggest moments. They'll shoot you into a game, and sometimes they'll shoot you out of it, but he's going to come at you every night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now here's Murray. Payne covering, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
6'6", 175. That's one wily athlete. Will Barton, tough to guard, given his height and his speed.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. 6 to shoot. Back to Green. Pass to Najee. Denver needs to get off the shot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Suns ball.
Suns trail by 6. 1:12 left to play here in the half. Payne looking around. Smith finds Payne. On the wing, Johnson. Rebound by Jeff Green.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
A nice shot by Rivers.
Their D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Payne dishes to McGee. Payne passes to Smith. Back to Payne. From deep three-point range, they grab their own miss. Here's Smith. Now the feed to Johnson. And here's Payne. No points in the game yet for him.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Payne.
At the line for the Suns.
Payne hits them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Now Rivers. Passes to Najee. Campazzo. And so we conclude the first half. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't. And that should do it with the second half about to be.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Murray finds Barton. Back to Murray. Right side Gordon. Jokic with it. He's covered by 8. Murray with it. 6 points for him. To the paint. And finished off by Porter.
And there's an ease to Porter. When he gets up vertically, man, he can rise up and throw it down.
Ball outside. Driving the lane. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Pass to Jokic and stolen by Booker. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself. Ayton at the elbow. He kicks it to Paul. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Denver ball. Denver basketball.
And it's Porter with the ball for Denver. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Back to Jokic and stolen by Ayton. Fast break, here come the Suns. Crowder with the ball.
Some of the greatest shooters in the game always talk about being on balance. Booker does a great job there. Keeps his eyes on the prize.
The Suns have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Barton kicks to Jokic. And nothing is falling for him right now.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
How about Booker just zipping around the defense and still able to make that J?
A pass to Jokic. And there's the drive. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Feeds to Bridges. Booker outside. It's tipped. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Austin Rivers, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. Murray surveying the D. And they double up Murray. Shot clock at 6. Rivers can't get it to go. The Suns leading. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Now here's Payne. Shamet on the wing. To the inside. McGee the pass to Shamet. The Suns need to get a shot off. And now Jokic pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Jokic slams it in.
And Jokic, I think he thought he was with his brothers, wrestling around in there and bullied his way to grab that rebound.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for your Nuggets.
1:03 left to play in the third. Now here is McGee. He's guarded closely. Here's Johnson. Pocket 6. Now here's Shamet. He's guarded by Rivers. The shot by Sharch, no good. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Well, let's see how they play the clock.
Campazzo, Payne covering. Green dishes to Rivers for the lead. Here's Najee. They kick it out to Green. Here's Dozier. He's guarded by Johnson. Stolen by McGee. Fast break. Here come the Suns. And it's Payne in the corner. Left side, Sharch. 1 second left. And the bucket is good from Payne in deep. Payne's got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Campazzo, the pass to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rivers. Offensive rebound.
A fundamental footwork and boxing out there that allowed him to rip that ball right off the rim.
And the dunk by Booker.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Denver calls timeout.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
They're not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mike Malone had some words for his team during the break. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Murray against Booker.
He really gets up there. I mean, Devin Booker will surprise you and throw it down.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Martin dishes to Gordon. Porter in the corner. Bridges with the steal. Crowder kicks to Ayton. Good ball movement here by the Suns. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And the Suns lead by 8. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
And they've done a terrific job defensively, causing some turnovers. And then cashing in on those, well, that just makes all the difference.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Murray. Over Booker.
Well, Booker asserting himself on the defensive end that time. He has good size and enough speed to annoy the opposing scorer.
And Crowder slams it in.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Bridges shot good.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. Porter against Bridges. Down low. And Jokic throws it down.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Suns.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in that.
Outside Crowder. The dish to Bridges. Back to Crowder. Kicks to Booker. From deep. That one doesn't go. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Crowder with the steal. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. A 3-ball. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Murray outside. And it's good. 2 points.
Well, there's a little bit of Murray's handle on display. The D looked totally confused as to what to do there.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Phoenix.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for DeAndre Ayton.
So many times on the defensive end, showed off those quick mitts, jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times.
Paul outside. Pass to Booker from past the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Murray for 3. That shot off. And Phoenix can just let the clock run down here. And here is Paul. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. They came in here and took care of business like they...
CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Big D, Dow. Welcome, everyone, to NBA. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. And for the Mavericks, Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league. And it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Now here's Doncic. Just 4 to shoot. Off target from 3-point range. And Bridges, here we go. Crowder uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Doncic against Paul. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Inside. Here's Porzingis. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic. Well, you know, coming off knee surgery last season, Porzingis got off to a slow start, literally. And he struggled to move his feet defensively, and even offensively he struggled. It takes a lot of time to get back to full strength when you're coming off that much missed time and that kind of injury.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. Clark, it was rumored that the Mavericks explored the market for Porzingis last season.
Well, we know how good he can be when he's healthy, B.A. The question has been, can he stay healthy? And that's been a challenge for him thus far, and that may have led to some of those rumors you heard.
Paul with it. Pass to Booker. Lets it go from deep. Porzingis grabs the board.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Now here's Doncic. Wide open. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Crowder outside. Bridges outside. Back to Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The Suns leading. Left side, Paul. Pass to Crowder. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Hardaway. Here's Finney Smith. From the arc. Back to Hardaway. Right side, Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We've got 1:48 left in the opening quarter. Doncic finds Hardaway. Back to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Porzingis. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Now here's Booker. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Shooting for Phoenix, Devin Booker. One shot.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Books developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Back to Finney-Smith. Left side, Porzingis. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Ball.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Doncic against Paul. Outside Booker. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Count it. Good. Booker's got 8.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
Doncic against Booker. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Powell. Back to Porzingis. From deep. And Booker pulls it down.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And Crowder with the jam.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And here's Doncic outside. Here's Powell. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. The Suns on top, up 11. Quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt, and it's Powell in at center. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Pass to Aiden. It's Bridges on the wing. Paul with it, guarded by Doncic. 5 on the clock. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Driving in, and Booker with the jam.
You love the intensity on Booker's drive. Cutting in like there's nothing the defense can do to stop him.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Over Booker. They get it back. The ball's knocked loose. And the Suns pushing it up now. Paul from deep three-point land. Mavericks with the rebound. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Bridges with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. And Bridges, here we go. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. And last season, the NBA expanding eligibility for two-way players. Clark, great to see those who seized the opportunity and secured full NBA contracts.
Yeah, B.A., I could not agree with you more. I mean, it's all about performance. And when guys show they're capable of playing at the highest level, they should have that chance. And I love the flexibility of the rosters, giving hungry, talented players an opportunity to earn their way onto the big league team.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's a three from Paul, and the three-pointer goes. Paul's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Porzingis. Doncic finds Hardaway. A good look from Doncic. Money on the 19-footer.
You know, in this day and age, you expect most players to drive it or shoot the three. Luka utilizing the 15 to 20-foot range here. Good idea.
Outside Booker. Ayton passes to Booker. His first shot attempt. Ayton, no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too. And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Paul passes to Crowder. Clock at 6. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Ayton. And too long on the shot. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder. We know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Stolen by Payne. And the Suns pushing it up now. Brown passes to Brown. It's Bullock on the wing. Now here's Kleba. The three ball. Pass to Brunson. Into the lane. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Smith outside. Back to Payne. Here's McGee. 5 to shoot. And here's Payne. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Suns lead by 9.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Payne against Brunson. The three is up. Here's Bullock. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. A nice shot by Brown.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. McGee against Brown. Here's Smith, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Payne against Brunson. Pass to Bullock. Back to Brunson. Here's Kleba. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And so it's Phoenix. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, getting lots of great looks.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. Devin Booker had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points and 1 rebound. And that does it for our half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. The offensive rebound. Outside Finney-Smith. And a miss there on the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Bridges. Down low. Here's Crowder. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Well, the Mavericks shooting pretty well at 45%. Doncic outside. Now here's Hardaway. He's guarded by Paul. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Doncic has got 6.
Well, we know how good Doncic is with the ball, pulling up off the dribble, so it does him a bunch of good when he's converting his catch-and-shoot jumpers as well. Balances out his offensive game.
Here's Paul on the take, and the layup is good off the glass. 5 points in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Back to Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Finney-Smith with it, now guarded by Booker. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him. Just a great play on D to throw him off the shot. And
nice! Big finish!
Man. An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Hardaway. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist from Powell.
Well, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
Hardaway against Booker. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the Suns making a change here. Payne's checked in.
Substitution for the Suns.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Back to Brunson. Pass to Brown. The drive by Bullock. Here's Kleba. Brown with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Kleba. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Suns ball.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Payne against Brunson. Outside Payne. To the inside. Brown with the steal. It's a one-on-one situation. And here's Brunson from the arc. It's not going to go for him. The Suns go the other way with it. To the middle. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
And an intentional foul right there. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges.
Substitution for the Suns.
Smith against Brunson. And he banks in the layup.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
The Suns have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Payne, pass to McGee. Here's Shaman. 46 seconds left in the third. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. Back to Payne. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Brunson with it, and it's McGee picking him up. Pass to Bullock. Back to Brown. Rebounded by Johnson.
Mavericks foul. Sterling Brown. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Suns shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game. Payne against Brunson. Outside Payne, driving to the basket. Brown with the steal.
Defensively, you always want to keep vision on the ball. Nice job tracking and coming away with it.
And so it's Phoenix. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Now here's Paul. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. It allows him to block a lot of shots.
First team foul.
And so it's Dallas with it. They trail by 11. Doncic against Crowder. Outside Finney-Smith. Porzingis passes to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The lead now cut to single digits.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Now Booker. And there's the drop.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Doncic outside. Pass to Hardaway. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
The assist.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
This Maverick squad struggling. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Back to Doncic. Crowder with a steal. And here's the fast break. Booker for 3. That shot off the mark. And it's Dallas the other way. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Here's Finney-Smith. Powell passes to Porzingis. Knocks it loose. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Booker. Pass to Crowder. Puts up a 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
3.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Outside Booker. Pass to Paul. From deep 3-point range. Suns keep it alive.
2 minutes.
Out to Bridges for 3. Ayton passes to Crowder. Outside Booker. Now Paul, guarded by Doncic. 5 to shoot. Back to Paul. Launches a 3. Hardaway grabs the board. The Mavericks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Powell finds Doncic. Porzingis in the post. He's guarded by Bridges. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. From deep. They grab their own miss. Pass to Booker. From deep three-point range. Ayton passes to Crowder. Up top, Bridges. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Suns.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
Paul for 3. Paul with another miss. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Booker defending. Stolen by Bridges. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul.
Finney-Smith.
That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Paul with it from deep three-point range. 12 seconds left in the game. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress.
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
And Booker are out there. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. They get the rebound. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. On the wing, Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. Ayton trying to break free. And Booker with the layup. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest. And more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
Ayton picks up the loose ball. And he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up. And here is Conley. Pass to Gobert. Kicks it to O'Neal. Hits it from three-point range.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Paul dishes to Bridges for the 3. Unable to get that one. And it's Utah the other way. Crowder with the steal. Paul right side. To the inside. Back to Booker. He kicks it to Bridges. Pass to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Lays it up off the glass. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
Gobert can't hit. Phoenix is gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Gobert against Paul. There's the drive. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised. He is a double-double machine. And think about it. He is not even at his prime yet.
Conley finds Gobert. Bogdanovich left side. Jazz passing it around. Here's O'Neal. That one off the back iron and out. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Booker the pass to Paul. Kept alive.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Jazz trail by 5. Mitchell in the corner. Back to Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Inside, Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Paul. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Ayton's got his second bucket.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Mitchell with it. Bridges covering. And here's Conley outside. O'Neal gets to Conley. The feed now to Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Ayton.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
Now here's Paul. Takes it inside. And the layup falls.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. With the shot. Misses off the right iron. And stolen by Bogdanovich. No one near Conley as he lets it go. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Booker with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And the wide open shot from Crowder. It's good from long range.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Bogdanovich dishes to O'Neal. And the pass to Conley to end the run. Mitchell gets to Conley. Over Paul. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so it's Phoenix enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Right back after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Paul against Conley. Nifty move. And that one's good, Ayton.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys,
they are fun to watch and a handful. DA, thanks.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Bogdanovich finds Mitchell with the drive, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich.
Did you guys just see that? Listen, Bogdanovich can guard, but shot blocking? Wow.
Nice ball movement by Utah. O'Neal misses. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive defense? And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Ingles finds Gay. Rejected by Crowder.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. Back to Whiteside. Clarkson outside. There's the triple. And the three ball is good. Clarkson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Endorse that flow state that athletes can achieve where you're in a groove. When you played and you really had it going, what was it like?
You know what, Kevin, I love the descriptions of players like Damian Lillard or Steph Curry when they are really cooking. They talk about the basket is the size of the ocean, that they hear no noise. They see no defenders. They are simply in this state where all the work they've put in has come to pay dividends, and it's so unique and so amazing to watch.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. And McGee kicks to Shamet. Shot clock at 6. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And finished off by Kaminsky.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Oni passes to Clarkson. And here is Ingles. Passes it to Whiteside. Knocks it loose. Shamet with the steal. Pass to Payne. The steal. Whiteside, the pass to Gay. This one for 3. Whiteside, no good. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Gay. Oni. Gay up top. The shot from 20 feet away. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And Gay is quick at getting his shot off. Can't give this guy any separation, even as the pass is coming his way.
Payne with it. Driving to the basket. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And so it's Phoenix with a 10-point. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome. Out in front at the half is Phoenix. They lead by 10. And over to Shaq. And that'll...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Setting the floor for the Suns. They've got Smith. Andrew Shamet is out there with Payne. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Pass to Johnson. Crafty move. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Pretty dive there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Kicks it to Whiteside. Feeds it to Ingles. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Let's remember, this guy is 6'8". Joe Ingles a threat to throw it down.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Phoenix leading by 10. Ball passes to Bridges. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And Ayton throws it down.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
O'Neal dishes to Mitchell. Now the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Conley against Paul. Passes it to Mitchell. 3-pointer. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Conley the pass to Mitchell.
I like the effort Booker gives on defense, especially when he pressures the shooter.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Conley for 3. Gobert dishes to Conley. 4 on the shot clock. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Paul passes to Crowder. Here's Bridges. Kicks it out to Paul. Going inside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. No good from Booker. Jazz trail by 9. Pass break. Here come the Jazz. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Conley against Paul. Bridges for 3. It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. The Jazz working the ball around now. Buries it from 3-point range.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Utah has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken a 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And now we've got the intentional foul. Whiteside's checked in for the Jazz. Joe Ingles comes in for Royce O'Neal. Right wing. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Conley left side. It's stolen by Johnson. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Payne's shot is good.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Ingles. Fires the 3. Rebounded by McGee.
And they continue to control the glass.
Pass to Shamet. Latrey. Smith kicks to Payne. Driving in. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 10-point Suns lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Jazz shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Whiteside in its center. That's the group right now for Utah. The offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. They shoot again. Whiteside dishes to Gobert. Mitchell kicks to Conley. The pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 3. Here's Ingles. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Suns ball. Suns substitution.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Ball passes to Booker. Here's Ayton. He's covered by Whiteside. And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. Mitchell in the corner. He feeds it to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stop.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And the dunk by Booker.
Devin Booker's game is finesse, but if you open up a window to jam it, he'll finish it.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Ingles passes to Gobert. Knocked loose, and Utah turns it over again. A different look for Utah. Bogdanovich comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And Royce O'Neal subbed in for Joe Ingles. Al Paul. And he drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Suns lead by 12.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Inside, Gobert. And to get open is Bogdanovich. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Conley.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Booker with a deep 3. And they recover it. Ayton dishes to Booker. Back to Ayton. The feed to Booker. Goes back up. Ayton kicks to Paul. Over Conley. Kicks it out to Paul. From downtown. O'Neal with the rebound. Jazz trail by 10. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Conley feeling it out. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Passes it to Booker. To the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Ball against Conley. Booker outside. Bridges outside. Booker with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Booker dishes to Ayton. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz trail by 10. Conley with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Back to Mitchell. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Misses the 3.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Mitchell against Booker. There's the drive. Ball outside. Off target from outside.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And Phoenix can just let the clock run down here. Bridges against Bogdanovich. Bridges passes to Paul. From deep. Off the mark.
Boy, how about the quickness of Mike Conley to get from defensive stance to contest. That is nice.